We got one and only. We got the one and only DJ.oakk.
Oh, Logan's killing it right now. I'm trying to get a bag of weed. Put it in my savings and invest in my companies. My dream is like a child and I'm taking all the custody. Obstacles be slow me, but that buffalo to me. So I take my time because I'm always where I'm supposed to be. Welcome to the show, the man, the myth, the legend, DJ.oakk, face of Arena K-Town, the DJ bad boy, Mr. Pogi himself, J.oakk right here, COVID and put out. What's up, bro?
What's up, bro? How you doing? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man, it's a pleasure to have you on the show. We have so many questions for you. I got a lot of different questions for you.
Did you really?
Yeah, man, there's a lot of people that want to know who the man, J.oakk. They want to know who the man is on the mic that asks, if you were with your best friend. They want to know, bro. So everybody in the house, we got the one and only J.oakk. J.oakk, how are you, bro? How is quarantine treating you, my friend?
It's good, man. You know, I can't complain. It's been a little tough just because of obviously things that's going on, and I'm actually a full-time DJ, so you know I have zero work right now. But you know, it is what it is. I'm trying to stay hopeful. You know, it looks like the dates are starting to come out more of when this thing's all gonna start going down, and just trying to stay positive, trying to plan. You know, when things reopen, and pretty much just try to plan how things are gonna go, how things are gonna turn up. You know.
The first question. So Issa D asks, how do you keep inspired, plus honing your craft during the time of COVID?
So, for me, in terms of inspiration right now, I've actually been, a lot of DJs right now are doing live streams, and I've actually been tuning into a lot of them, even if it's just for 5 or 10 minutes. And what keeps me inspired is, you know, every DJ has their own set of skills, their own set of talents. I think what keeps me inspired is watching DJs that are on the come up, or DJs that are like not even like super like poppin', like super like I don't want to say poppin' is the word, but just even DJs that aren't getting booked a lot or like stuff like that. But these DJs crush it. You know what I mean? They crush it on the ones and twos. And you know, watching their sets, like their skills, I see a lot of scratching, all these transitions and all this stuff. It's pretty dope to see, man. And like I said, it's just something that inspires me because it shows that as a DJ, you know, we're artists. You can always get better. So I've been practicing on my home setup a lot more. One thing that it definitely inspired me watching a lot of these DJs is, and I don't know if it's just the DJs that I personally follow, but I see a lot of DJs now at home, their home setup are turntables, which you rarely see nowadays, and it makes me regret selling my turntables a couple years back.
How did you become the face of Arena K-Town?
The two owners of Arena, they, I used to DJ and MC with their parties before Arena opened. And then, you know, long story short, they told me one day, like, yo, we're buying a club, and why don't you come like throw events at our club?
So who's on your team, and how does your team help you to continue on with what you're doing?
First, my inner circle of friends. And that's people like, you know, I want to say the dudes that roll with me all the time is my boy Jeremy, my boy Tyler, my boy CJ, you know, and then our circle of friends, they literally come with me everywhere, you know what I mean? And they were all there before Arena as well, obviously, but I want to say they've all come up in a sense of, like, once they saw more of the nightlife scene, like behind the scenes, they started to understand things a lot more. DJs that I kind of just grew up with, people like DJ Adri, DJ Garrett, you know, those two guys are DJs that literally started way before me. And when I say way before me, I mean way before me. And they have helped me, I want to say, more than a lot of other DJs have in the past, especially, and then, you know, and also my boy D-Ho, who is Arena also. They all helped me just evolve.
So you were one of once upon a time, moved it into J.oakk. How did you become your name
since we're doing this interview now, I might as well tell the story. So yeah, my DJ name is technically DJ.oakk. No secret that there's a huge nightlife club out there called 1oakk. And I had the name before the club. So I've had the name since about 2004, 2003, before I was even a DJ, just as a nickname, like as a nickname, like that's what people called me, like 1oakk, and I was just like sick. Like that was my nickname. Real name is Joey. So, the oak, so it's just like J.oakk. It doesn't mean anything. And for people who don't know, a lot of people don't know this, 1oakk means one of a kind. I personally, all of my transitions and tricks, I learned from watching another DJ. Fun fact is I'm self-taught. No one ever taught me. Yeah, no one ever sat me down and was like, this is the right way to do it. I learned everything on my own, watching. I actually tell a couple of my other DJ friends that the way I count music is super unorthodox.
Chef Boyar, DJ 1oakk, what have you been making since you can't go out? Are you more of a Uber Eats guy, or can you cook a mean adobo? Like, what's up?
I can't cook if my life depended on it. I use DoorDash. I have a Chase. My Chase card gives me a free Dash pass, so I use that.
So cool, man. So you've been doing a lot of these projects, right? And then
been DJing for a while. I've been DJing for a while. Started in 2012, 2013-ish. And yeah, man. First, I don't know why. So you didn't even ask me a question, but I'm just thinking of random stuff. Like,
no, go ahead.
I'm thinking of all these names, people I can't forget. My first gig ever, I was booked by DJ Butch. That was my very first gig ever. Like, Le Hardin. So Le Hardin, the club in Hollywood. It used to be a big Asian night. It used to be a big Asian club back in the day. And yeah, man, when I first started DJing, DJ Butch actually booked me as an opener. I just went up. I was, before, a little more backstory, before I became a DJ, I was the MC and a promoter at all these events. And that's kind of how I built a lot of my connections.
You are the booking manager for a bunch of different projects, a bunch of different places.
Yeah, I look for just dudes' personalities, like vibes. I definitely have to speak to them on the phone, talk to them in person. Hopefully get a chance to see them DJ once or twice. And the biggest thing that I look for is for DJs who know how to DJ their set time.
Boom.
That is my biggest thing that I look for, because that is something that's kind of getting lost in this upcoming generation of DJs. Every DJ that's new thinks that when they get booked, they have to kill it. They have to crush it. The crowd has to go wild. The crowd has to go crazy. Yes and no, because if you're DJing from 10 to 11, you don't need to kill it. You don't need people to go wild, because you're the opener. You set the, you know what I mean? There's opener, pre-headliner, headliner, closer. It's all different moods. It's all different times. Obviously not a big plus, but it should have a wide variety range of music.
There you go. See, you heard it first. If you want to be a part of J.oakk roster, you got to know your set time. What tools do you know, and what tools do you prefer?
So me personally, obviously there's different applications for DJing. I grew up on Serato. It's an industry standard. It's like an industry standard anywhere. If you get a chance to learn, if you're first starting out, definitely I 1000% recommend learning on Serato. If you use, USBs and you're more like traditional and you want to just hear the BPM, that's fine too. But I definitely recommend Serato. I think it's the easiest. I think it's you can definitely teach a lot faster on it and get people to understand it. When you're first learning, another big thing, I highly recommend you learn on turntables. A lot of DJs start learning from their controller, and I get it. Don't get me wrong, I get it, but it's such a different ball game playing on turntables. It's so different. Like when you really talk about the history of deep music and technology, like turntables is really where it started, and it's kind of like, I'm lucky enough to say that I learned on turntables. That's where I first started. Arena uses CDJs, which is perfectly fine. Those are industry standard equipment, and I know how to use them. Obviously, that's like my daily club. I mean, every club now, most clubs have CDJs and a Pioneer 900. So Yeah, I definitely recommend learning on turntables.
J.oakk, aka 1-0, aka Joey, right here, COVID Empanada. I thank you so much. Me personally, I thank you for putting me on and allowing me to gut into your circle and be a part of that whole DJ scene. Without you, I would not be where I am right now. You're the fucking man. So with that, everybody, this is J.oakk, aka DJ 1-0. Go ahead and take us out, bro.
Yeah, hit me up on Instagram, j.oakk. My SoundCloud, I kind of don't really have a SoundCloud. I mean, I do and I don't. It's soundcloud.com/DJ1oak. I have 2 of my R&B mixes on there with my boy, Adri. And yeah, man, if you're ever, if you're looking for a little R&B party, come to cuffing season. If you want to get ratchet, come to Arena, man. You know what's up.
Do it for the Ratchets. DJ 1-0 in the house. Thank you so much for coming to the broadcast. I'll definitely talk to you a little bit more. But other than that, thank you guys, everybody, for coming into the broadcast. Next week, we got Noah James and a bunch of different artists. But tomorrow, we got Rice and Barbecue. But this is the man, the myth, the legend, Arena K-Town Space. This is DJ 1-0. This is COVID Empanada on Thursday. Thank you so, guys. Have a good rest of your night.